One of the big three American automakers, Ford, had two huge manufacturing plants in India. However, recently in 2021, the company announced that it is shutting down both of its plants. The Sanand Gujarat plant was shut down in Q4 of 2021. The Chennai Tamil Nadu plant will be shut down this year in 2022. Today, let us look into why Ford had to abandon its manufacturing operations in India.
Welcome to Force Edu, a place where all business and supply chain enthusiasts come for a weekly dose of knowledge. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, you're missing out on value-adding content.
When it entered the Indian market almost a quarter of a century ago, Ford had invested about $2.1 billion into setting up its plants. Ford had a market share of about 1.1%, that is 8,000 units of passenger vehicles in financial year 2000. Despite selling about 93,000 units in financial year 2019, the market grew only to about 2.8% in financial year 2019. With the onset of the pandemic, the numbers further plummeted down to 66,000 and 48,000 units respectively in financial year 2020 and financial year 2021. This decline in sales subsequently resulted in a loss of over $2 billion over the past decade. So, what are the reasons for such a bad performance? Let us look into it. Lack of product diversification. While Ford had a pretty good lineup of product portfolio, it was late to the game. The first model introduced, Icon, was pretty pricey in its segment, and when it brought down other models like Fusion, Aspire, and Figo, the competitors had made a firm grip on the market. Endeavour and EcoSport were the only two top-selling models. However, they were not the market leaders in any vehicle segment. Failure to adapt to the local customer needs. Ford also did not adapt to the needs of its Indian customers. The trends clearly showed that Indians preferred smaller cars. Ford did not customize its vehicles for the Indian market to meet this requirement. It is imminent that the Indian customer has a very complex set of demands. The sheer complexity of an Indian customer who wants a small car with a low price but equipped with good looks, mileage, value for money, and good service and after-sales value was too much for Ford to tailor-make. Competitive pricing. Compared to its local and Asian competitors, the price of Ford's introductory model itself baffled customers. They subsequently had to struggle to sustain in the battle of prices, which they were not succeeding. Although their marketing campaign, Feels Like Family, focused on quicker and hassle-free service, got some attention, Ford did not reflect efforts in their products to impress the price-sensitive customer. Failed joint venture collaboration with Mahindra. Ford finally had a 50-50 joint venture plan with the local automaker Mahindra & Mahindra as a last resort in October 2019. The joint venture aimed to share technology from Ford and develop a Ford SUV based on the successful Mahindra XUV 500. Had this been a success, it might have shed some rays of hope for Ford to continue its operation in India. The plan was to launch the vehicle in the first quarter of 2021, but unfortunately with the onset of pandemic, the joint venture of the model was called off. So, after all these factors, Ford, yet another American car maker, followed by General Motors in 2017, made the excruciating decision to exit its India operations by 2021. The fact that such a big company is leaving its manufacturing operations in India after so many years of being in the market is proof of the complex nature of the Indian automotive market. And we have to wait to know what future strategies the companies will unfold to survive and succeed in the Indian automotive market. While we bid adieu, could you name the luxury brand owned by the Japanese car maker Honda? Write your answers in the comment box below.
Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned to our channel Force Edu for more such informative videos.